Hi guys, today we're going to be doing another video, but today we're going to be doing a different type of video. Well, we usually do a video of a tool review or tool testing. Today I wanted to do a project. We are going to be making a Tomahawk throwing target. Okay, so to build this Tomahawk throwing target, you are going to need some wood glue. I recommend Titebond 3. I'm not sponsored by Titebond, but it just works really well. Some hinges, 2 hinges. These are optional. You could use screws in the hinges place, but I recommend hinges. A carry handle, again, optional. You really don't need this, but I find that it's really handy to have. 7 2x4s, which are not optional, and 2 2x2, which is optional. You could either go without it or use just 2x4 scrap, but that's what I chose to get. Let's get right into the building of it. Okay, for the next step of this process, we need to cut the individual pieces of wood to go into the frame, and that's going to be a pretty long and tedious process for me, but it's going to be pretty quick for you. I'm cutting it at 3.5 inches on the chop saw, got a nice stop, so let's start cutting. Okay, so now as I'm kind of sort of wrapping up the cutting, I want to see how far the blocks that I've gotten will go. I want to go 15 blocks wide and 5 blocks wide. 2, 4, Okay, that looks pretty good. And that's about what the end piece is gonna look like.
No, before you do that. 1, 5 blocks. I guess we could do the bottom too. right?
Yeah. I don't think we're gonna run out of glue.
Good.
Yeah.
Go ahead, turn this week. Last 5. Okay, last piece.
Yep.
Okay.
You want to get the back?
Yeah. Okay. We have a couple of screws.
Okay, let's pound them all in. And that is how you make a tomahawk target. Let's just do the finishing touches in the stand. Okay, so now we gotta put the carry handle on. So let's put these screws in. Perfect, now we got a nice carry handle right in the center so we can carry it super easily in between wherever you want to have it. Okay, so as you saw, we just put the handle on, and this is my insane cousin who wanted to be a YouTube star, so I told him that I had millions of subscribers. What we need to do now is build the stand, so let's do that. Okay, so now what you need to do is measure out 6 feet, 5 feet, 6 feet. On all of these. Then cut those at a 0-degree angle once you get them all squared up. Okay, so now you are going to put the hinges on. Just put them on just like this. And make sure your 2x4s, the 45-degree angles, are in the opposite direction when you do that, because that's going to help in the dirt when you need to have it sit easily in the dirt. So yeah, that's how you do that. Then we'll get this one on. Okay, so now we are going to be putting this together. So as you can see, we've got our hinges. The hinges come together, and then Nick's gonna put the pin in as soon as I get this kind of aligned for him. There we go. There's a hammer right over there you can use.
Give it the old tappy tap tap.
Yep. There we go. So put the other together, then we're almost done. Okay, so now we are going to be using the 2x4 scrap when we cut over there to put on to this target. I am just using some 3-inch screws, and there's one, and I'm gonna wait on the second until I get this all squared up. So I'll come back when it's all squared up and on. Okay, so now we have the other side, and we are just going to put another 2x4 2 feet down, but this time we are going to have it the other way around. So there we go. Gotta grab my impact driver. Okay, grab my square. Make sure it's all squared up. There we go. Put a few more in. You can really choose to put this 2x4 wherever you want. I have just chosen to put it 2 feet down. Then we're also gonna put another one at the bottom to hold it better. Nice.
Yay! So here I am measuring 2 feet down so we can put in some 2x4s. And that's the gist of it. Measure down here.
So why are we doing this?
To put 2x4s in.
But why are we putting 2x4s in?
To hold it in.
Yeah.
Hit the 24 mark, not the 16 or 32. It's always annoying. So here I am just putting in the bottom screws. So once I finish this, we will almost be there.
And then we can throw some hawks in there. Okay, so we got the final 2x4 in on the piece that's gonna actually hold the target. And so now we're just doing the final put together. And I think it's gonna turn out really well. Gonna have to throw some hocks, play handles, you know, have all the fun. I'm obviously gonna beat Nick. Let's make it run. There we go. And there you go. Your Tomahawk throwing target. We're gonna show you how it goes, but that's pretty much it. Okay, so I almost forgot to use the 2x2. What I want to do with that is I want to make a mechanism so this can pop up and then store pretty easily. And then I want it to go down and lock into place. So I figure I'll put a screw here and then a screw there with like a latch technique. So I already drilled a hole for that. Now I need to drill a hole for that one and cut it out with the jigsaw. So that's what I'm gonna do now. Okay, so that's gonna work out pretty well for when that slides down and hits the screw head. There we go. Here. There we go. Now that locks in place and it's not gonna go anywhere. I have a second one for over here, but I'm gonna put that in off camera. Okay, so I finally finished it up. I got it out here, and as you can see, that one's my old target, that one's my new target. I think you can see the difference. Let's get a first throw. Yeah, stuck. Looks like I need to step back about 6 inches, but the first throw is a stick. That's awesome. I can't wait to get throwing.